My head just started pounding, throbbing, exploding painfully. What the hell that's about, I don't know. I don't like it. What's up? It's the amateur. It's Escape Your Cubicle. And what was that? And I haven't put a video out in a long time, so let's put a video out. Even though I don't know what's going on. We're just out here. We're grinding. We're doing the same old. We're doing Uber. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm trying to adjust this camera. I don't know. And kind of sucky today for the Uber scene. Kind of sucks because I'm not getting any good trips. What's a good trip when you're doing Uber? Good trip is, for me anyway, everybody's got their own preferences, I'm sure. A good trip is a nice, long, high mileage trip where you can go from one part of town to the other part of town. And when traffic is light, sometimes you'll just loop right back to the outskirts of town again. Ouch. Jeez. And take another long trip, because those trips pay well, $15 to $25, what you're looking for. I'd rather do 4 or 5 of those long trips than a bunch of short piss ant trips like we're doing today. I have like 8 or 9 trips today, and I've made less than $50. It's very ridiculous. And we're here in the shit core. Let me show you. This is the shit core. See, out here in crappy traffic, side streets, surface streets, whatever you want to call them. Can't do anything about it because we're just stuck out here on these in the core, in the center of the city. Not down on the Las Vegas Boulevard, not on the Strip, but just west of the Strip, pretty much, where all these streets are full of traffic. You crawl along, and when you pick up more trips and more fares, you're just going to be going on more short trips stuck in this traffic. Yeah, getting into a crappy, foul mood like I am right now. And look, I don't have any right to be in a crappy, foul mood. Looking at it in a certain way, because all of this is by my design. I decided to move to Las Vegas. I decided to do Uber pretty much full time on my own schedule because I couldn't stand sitting in this bumpy ass road. I couldn't stand sitting in let's see if I can talk to you with my camera up here for a while without it overheating. It always overheats because it's a freaking 104 out right now, which actually isn't too bad for Las Vegas. But like I was saying, what gives me the right to complain? Because all of this is my design, my choice. I chose to be out here doing Uber. I chose the instability as a trade-off to sitting in the cubicle dwelling office scenario 8 hours a day, which was 11 hours a day for me because I had quite a long commute in heavy traffic just to get to my office. I had a 1 hour lunch, and then I had a long, heavy-ass trafficy drive home at the end of the day. So by the end of the day, I was spending 11 hours just earning my money. So I said, forget that. We're going to take a chance and just grind and take the Prius out and do Ubers. Whereas we can do it 7 days a week. We can do it any hours, 24/7 down here, so I can do it whenever I want. I can start at 4 in the morning if I want, and sometimes I can be done at noon, making the same amount of money as I would have sitting in the cubicle all day. So that's what we're doing. I suck at waking up super early, so a lot of times I'm getting started at about 6 in the morning, which isn't bad because I'll be done by 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But if I get started later, then I miss out on some of these longer trips because a lot of business people are traveling early in the morning, and I'm going to be taking a trip away from the west side of town down to the airport. I loop right out of the airport quickly, go all the way back to the other side of town, loop right back into the airport, and I get 3 or 4 of these long trips in. And yeah, that's easy and it's fun and it's low stress, but not today. Today we are just grinding it out on some of the pissant trips. And you got to do what you got to do. That's what we're doing right now. But hey, look where we are. Check it out. Look where we are. Yay, finally. Finally, we can get some food. This is the first food I've eaten today. Besides for 3 cups of coffee. We're finally over here. See, because usually we'll get some airport runs and they go right by IKEA here. Literally, I can jump off the freeway, pop in, I can get a breakfast for $1.50, scrambled eggs, hash browns, coffee. You guys know the drill. I can get all that stuff for $1.50 out the door. But I didn't get a trip over here once today. It's freaking 12:30 now, so it's not going to be breakfast. We're going to do lunch, which is fine because they do a good value, healthy lunch here anyway for $4. I can be $4 out the door, get my lunch, and throw some dessert in if I want for another $1.50 or so. But I don't think so. I think today we're going to go healthy. We're just going to get the Mediterranean wrap. Oh my God. I hope my brain doesn't explode. I'm just burnt out on doing all these little $4 trips today. It's just ridiculous today. Like I said, man, I chose this. I take responsibility for this. This is my doing. So when you have a day like this where you're going to probably earn less money and it's stressful and you're stuck in traffic yelling at the other cars because your patience is running out, because you're not getting good trips that you want, because you can't control what trips you get when you're doing Uber. You can try to hang out where you think you're going to get trips that you want, but it doesn't always work out that way. Here we are. I'm going to go in and get some lunch. But yeah, anyway, I haven't been making too many videos because I have been shooting a decent amount of footage, but here's the reality. I shoot a bunch of video, and at the end of the day, I get home, it's late afternoon. You get really mentally spent just driving on and off all day. You really do. You get mentally tired, even physically tired, just sitting in the car. I get out once in a while. I run through the casinos, bathroom breaks or whatever, IKEA. But you are freaking tired, man. And you get home and you're just like, quiet, peace and quiet. And you're like, I'm going to take a quick nap. Quick nap turns into like an hour nap. Sometimes an hour and a half, and it feels nice, man, being able to take that hour nap, or that hour and a half nap, you recharge. Then I've been working on a side business, but the side business is, I'm building up a website. We're going to sell product. We're going to have all kinds of products on there. I can't go into too many details right now because it's going to be like 6 months before it's ready. Okay, I'm not going to launch it half-ass. I've done some businesses in the past. This is going to be something that I've done in the past, and some shit went wrong with it in the past, and so I had to shut it down, and I wasn't doing it the right way anyway back in the old days. There's gonna be a cool video that I'll put out at some point here coming up in the future where I can, because I took a lot of pictures and video back when I did the old business, and I'm gonna do an old blast from the past video showing you guys the whole old operation, man. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was very successful. And that we did over 6 figures, so we did really well with the business. But I was immature. Yeah, I know. Hold your comments. Like, you're immature. You're mature now. I still am immature, but that's okay because I like to stay young. I like to have fun, and I don't want to be just sitting in the old cubicle. So that's what I do. But we're gonna do that business again, but we're gonna do it better, hopefully, and we're gonna grow it big, hopefully, again. So we won't have to be doing as much Uber. It's okay if we're still doing Uber here and there because it is a little bit seasonal. We can do Uber during the off season, and then we can scale the Uber all the way down during our peak time when we're busy with the business. So once that's ready to go, I'll share all that stuff with you guys. So yeah, at night I'm done Ubering, man. I'm tired. I take that nap. Then I'm up for a few more hours grinding, working on the business. And these videos here, they take a lot of time if you shoot a bunch of separate clips around town during the day, because some of it will be stuff that you want to share on the video, some of it won't be. You sit at the Power Director video editing software. That's what I use, Power Director. And you splice all the videos together, you edit in the music, you cut this out, you cut that out. You said stupid stuff you want to edit out of the video, so you have to clip that out. Then you have to process it. That takes like 45 minutes or longer. Then you have to do the YouTube upload. You got to put all your stuff together for the YouTube. That takes forever. It sucks up all the power on my laptop while it's doing that, because I have a piece of shit 500 gig hard drive laptop, which has like 5 gigs free. I know I'm ranting, but hey, it's been a while since I put a video out, so I'm just giving you guys the update, just telling you what the reality is. You know, this is why I'm not putting out videos lately. It's not that I'm lazy with the videos or I haven't been shooting video. It's just that the editing process takes so much time, and I'm spending a lot of time working on getting the new business set up. It's coming along really well. The site is looking freaking awesome. It's going to be very clean. It's very professional looking. It's just time consuming, okay? It's just the way it is. It's going to have thousands and thousands of products on it. So it takes me a long time to get all this stuff in order and link things together. It's just, you'll see it. You just got to be patient. You know, I got to be patient too. It takes a while to get everything together, but I'm having fun with it. I'm excited about it. It is August. Like I said, it's hot as hell. It's in the low hundreds, so that's actually not too bad. We've been in the 112, 115s a few days in a row, so right now it's not bad. The Prius is almost paid off. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I have like, September. I have like 4.5 payments left in the Prius. The Prius will be fully paid off, no car payment. So then what do? Okay, because I know there's some maintenance that is lurking with the Prius, and it's not cheap. One thing is the hybrid battery. Eventually the hybrid battery has to be replaced. That's like $2,000, I think, to $2,500. I don't know. There's a couple options of doing it. Then there is this whole other thing where they have to take out and replace all the major seals in the engine. They already told me I need to do this because it's burning oil, because some of these seals are bad, and that's freaking $2,000, another $2,000 right there. Rear suspension needs to be done. Not desperately, that's doing okay. That's actually not bad, because the front suspension needed it really bad. We got that done. What else needs to be done? I'm going to do these headlights. They're atrocious. It's about $300 if I do brand new headlights on the front. They're just crap. The whole assembly, not just the bulbs, but the whole thing. You know, I can get them off eBay for like $200 or $300. Anyway, long story short, and she has 200,000 miles on her. So, but these things can go for 500,000 easy. So what makes the most sense? Should I trade the Prius in when she's paid off? You know, after a few months, I want to pay a couple of credit cards off completely. I want to be zero debt, and paying those credit cards down to zero will help the credit score go up as well. But then what do? Do I try to nurse her along the Prius and keep it going? Or do I use her equity and trade that in towards a new car? I'm going to get a new car. It's going to be a little bit bigger car. It's going to be an SUV minivan type that will be able to get some bigger payload Uber trips in, maybe some Uber XL trips. And it'll be good for some long road trips. You could do some road trips and make some YouTube videos with some long road trips, you know, up to the Pacific Northwest or back east, whatever. You know, something a little bit more big and comfortable. Or do I keep the Prius as a secondary backup vehicle, or even keep her as the main Uber vehicle? And then we can put the SUV on Turo and rent it out. I don't know. There's a lot of different things going through my mind. I don't know what to do. I haven't decided yet on that. I lean towards keeping the Prius. It's a good car. It's still getting great miles per gallon, 45 miles per gallon, averaged out on a daily basis, even when I'm doing these pissant trips. So I want to keep it, but I know I'm going to have to put money into it. But I'm thinking this right now. This is what I'm thinking. Keep the Prius. Get the credit. I have like $2,000 in credit cards. Get the credit cards paid off to zero. All that's good. Have zero debt. No car payment. No credit card payment. Cost of living will go down even more. It's already low. I already keep it low, but it's going to go down even more. Then that's going to feel nice. Maybe try to do that and save up and float that for like 6 more months. So maybe halfway through 2020, somewhere on the second half of 2020, we start thinking about what do we want to do, and then we can evaluate where things are with the Prius expenses. How is she holding up? What maintenance have I been able to do, right? And then maybe hold on to her, keep her, and then purchase the second vehicle at that time, okay? I like to have 2 vehicles. If there's a problem with one gets thrashed or whatever, you have the second one to immediately jump into and continue making money on Uber. You don't have to stress out, because when you're an Uber driver full time, if something goes bad with your car, you crash or you whatever, knock on wood, hopefully, something goes wrong. Like I hit a huge roadkill once about a year ago, and my car was down for a week and a half. I couldn't earn any money. And when you don't have a side job or anything like that, man, that is not good. You're really struggling for finances. So it's great to have 2 vehicles if you can swing that. So I like to do that. I would like to do that if we can. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Anyway, I see. This is why I did this video. Look, I needed to do an update video. This is all one flow. We're at 15 minutes, 16 minutes here already. But I'm gonna just hopefully take this blob of verbal diarrhea that I'm throwing out at you guys, this update video, and upload it to YouTube, and then it's done. No editing, no sitting there splicing music in, just a straight up one shot, non-stop, all the way through video to give you guys an update of where everything is here on YouTube, on Escape Your Cubicle, and what the amateur's been up to. So I haven't been playing poker much. I just don't have the bankroll right now. I'm not dead with poker. I mean, I had a great time. I love the World Series stuff. I love playing those 2 tournaments, but we'll jump back into poker once everything, like I said, once a Prius is paid in full, and man, that's going to be a nice feeling. I can't even remember the last time I had a vehicle that I owned outright that I had no car payment on. And the car payment, because I financed another upside down loan into this one, is $430 a month. So that's quite a painful hit, When I go from $430 to 0 per month for the car payment, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about the long-winded rant here. Just wanted to get an update video out and just throwing everything out there that's coming in my mind, that's been happening, and then what's going on and where things are at, where my head's at, why I haven't been putting videos out. I'll try to get another one out soon. This one's way too long. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching, though. I do appreciate it. We're almost at 500 subscribers. That's crazy. That's so cool. That's crazy. Almost. It was like at 497 last time I looked. So maybe we'll hit 500. And the next milestone, of course, is to try to crack that big 1,000 subscribers. So, but I know I need to put more videos out. I need to have good content, interesting content, some Vegas content, if I'm going to do that and be serious with it. So that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. I hope we can keep it going, and still out here grinding. As soon as I get the next update for you, I will be posting again. See you soon.